This video is going to be a demonstration on how to make a pouch or a pocket for something that you want to put on a presentation board, specifically used for your bindery projects where you create little notebooks and whatnot, and you're going to paste those up or tape those up to a presentation board to display all those elements. So what you see here is the tools and supplies you'll need. The materials you want are two-sided tape, an X-Acto knife, clear Scotch tape, whatever materials you're trying to present, and then a thin sheet of like a bond paper to make your pouch. So you want to start by taking the top maybe ½ inch or so and folding it over. Alright, so I just folded that edge over, and what that's going to do is when you make this pouch, it's just going to make that top edge a little sturdier. Then your material, your booklet, whatever you're going to present, should be centered this way on the sheet of paper and just hanging over the top. So what you're going to end up with is a pouch that will look like this. Okay? So the part that's sticking over the top will be the part that's sticking outside of the pouch. Then from your corners, I'm going to draw these with a pen first, you're going to come and make a cut back this way, back here, this way, and like this. So let me come right over top of this so you can see what I'm drawing. And you see how these lines are not an exact 90 degrees, okay? So this would be exact 90 degrees. They taper in a little bit. So when you fold that tab up, it's not gonna hang over the edge, okay? So let me make a cut here, I'll show you what I mean. Use my X-Acto knife from the corner points of my notepad here. I'll make a cut here and here. And then over on the other side, make a cut here and here. So you almost have it, it's almost like a little diaper here. So at this point, take the bottom flap, fold it up, and then your two side flaps, and fold them in. Tape the tabs as you go. And then use your two-sided tape dispenser. The way this works is you pull the trigger. I don't know if you can see that. So there's a trigger right here. Pull the trigger, and you press down with this point here. This point presses down against your thing. Pull backwards, pull towards you or pull backwards, and then release the trigger, still while holding down, and then keep pulling back and it'll break the tape. If you don't let go of the trigger, you're gonna remove this, and you'll have a big strand of tape that follows the gun up. So squeeze the trigger, pull backwards, release the trigger, keep pulling backwards, and that breaks the tape. All right. If you put 3 strips of tape on here, that's gonna be good. You notice some of the guns I wrote expensive on there. It is a little pricey per roll, so don't feel like you have to like coat the whole thing on that on the back here. So just 3 maybe 4 little strips would be fine to hold this, and then this will mount to a presentation board with that tape. Okay, it's two-sided tape, so you'll place this on your board, put a little pressure, and that will hold your material in a nice presented way. So I've got chipboard cut for your backing board, like the presentation board, and then you can choose any color of lightweight bond paper for making your pouches. I do recommend, as you lay out, if you're doing your bindery project, as you lay these out, maybe make your pouches, lay them out on the board before you tape them down. That way you don't run out of room. You know where each one is going to be placed before you tape it down to the board.